You are listening to Deep Dive Divas, episode 06, Playboi Carti. Please follow us online and review the program using the links in this episode's show notes, you coward.
It's now time to play everyone's favorite game. Lean for real or lean for fake? Ladies and gentlemen, lean or purple drink, known by numerous local and street names, is a polysubstance drink used as a recreational drug. It is prepared by mixing prescription-grade cough or cold syrup containing an opioid drug and an antihistamine drug with a soft drink and sometimes hard candy. In other words, lean is slang for a mixture of opioid-type syrups. In this game,
It's drugs.
It's drugs. In this game, I will provide you with a slang term for a drug that is either a real nickname or a fake name that I came up with. You will then be able to buzz in and tell me if it's real or fake. We'll do a buzz in by clap. So
Okay.
once you know, you're gonna buzz in.
All right.
Say real or fake. Once you guess, say it's real and you were correct. Then you get to try to guess what the
substance
nickname
it is,
that is drug.
Okay.
If I also made the nicknames I made up are also correspond to a drug. So if you guess it and you say false, that's not a name. You get to try to guess what drug I named it after. If that makes sense.
So all
Alright.
of your fake names are inspired by real drugs?
Yes.
Wow.
If your opponent gets one wrong, you may steal.
Okay. I know like 5 drugs. So.
That's good.
Okay.
Well, there's 5 rounds. There will be 5 rounds. Whoever has the most points at the end wins. A quick reminder before we get started, if you or a loved one is suffering from drug abuse or addiction, you can call the Drug Abuse and Addiction Hotline anytime at 1-844-289-0879. Once again, that's 1-844-289-0879. Ladies and gentlemen, are we ready to play?
I'm ready.
I'm ready as well. I am in a meeting for work right now, so I might have to buzz in on this call. I'm not sure.
Okay, perfect.
But I want to be professional here, and I want to be professional in my place of work as
And
well.
we love when he's professional. I'm controlling the soundboard today. All right, first round. Do you have like a cool thing I could
Top
hit for,
left.
First round.
First round or first question?
First question. Boom.
So in the past, I've made it very clear the difference between
Right,
questions
yeah.
and rounds and statements.
First round.
I just don't want you. I've put a lot of work into building this empire, and I don't want you to ruin it in one fell swoop. You know.
First round and first question. Be ready to buzz in by clapping. Question/round 1. Get your hands ready. Boom.
False. It's not real.
Incorrect.
Oh.
So it is true. Can you guess which drug boom is a slang for?
Okay. Bath salts.
Ooh. Incorrect. That would be marijuana.
Really?
Yes.
I feel like out of all of the drugs, marijuana's surely got the most nicknames.
Well, I
right?
tried to pick obscure ones.
Yeah.
you know?
Why they got to make more?
Yeah, I guess. I don't know. Round
Boom.
2. Get ready.
Boom.
Suckies.
That's fake.
That is correct. That is a
Nice.
fake name that I made up. All right. What did I name Suckies after?
I'll just say cocaine. I have nothing.
It's going to be incorrect. Host, would you like to buzz in?
Oh, co-host today, but yeah.
Co-host today, would you like to buzz in?
Yes. That's just a lot of cough drops. Suckies are where you just take a lot of cough drops at once.
That would be incorrect. This would be inhalants, aka whippets.
Oh.
You know, like
Yeah.
ice cold
aerosol
balloons,
can,
right?
sure.
Jack has 1 point. Host has 0.
Co-host. but
Moving on. Get those hands ready. Round 3. Meow meow.
yeah.
Yes.
It's real.
Correct. 1 point for you. Can you tell me what drug it's named after?
Marijuana.
Incorrect. That would be bath salts. Specifically,
Jack guess?
mephedrone.
Jack could have gotten that.
Oh, no.
I think he gets a half a point for your
All right, yes.
oversight.
Yes.
Or you
Host-
lose a point. You lose a point for in punishment. What are the stakes here? What do we get? Are you giving us drugs as
yeah.
a reward?
All right, so host has 1 point. Jack has 1.5 points. I have -1 point. Moving on to round 4. Oh no.
Oh god, you got it.
I'm all over this board, man. Round 4. Are the hands ready?
Hold on.
I'll
I'm
wait
just
for
getting
those.
off my work call here real quick. All right. I've left my work call. The working day is done.
It's round 4.
Okay. I'm really invested now. I'm sorry. I'm done
Yeah.
work. That was unprofessional of me. I'm sorry.
Round 4. Super acid.
False.
You got that.
It's not real.
It's true. It is a real drug. Jack, what could super acid be?
Acid.
That's incorrect.
It was a good guess.
Yeah, it was close. Super acid would be ketamine.
Oh, in the K-hole.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. Shout out Elon Musk.
Sure, perpetually in the K-hole.
Right?
Lives in the K-hole.
Yeah. All right, round 5, last one. Get those hands ready. Runny Brown. Yes,
That's real. Damn.
it's false. Jack wins by default,
Yeah, by
but
default.
can
Go.
you guess? Huh?
What is it called?
Runny Brown. I made it up.
Runny Brown.
It is shrooms. Shrooms gives you diarrhea.
I can.
Well, that was a good game. Jack wins. This is Deep Dive Divas. Each episode, myself, me being Owen, because I'm the host of this episode, and a guest diva listen to every blessed studio album by an artist of their choosing and share our findings with
Our guest today is Jack. Jack would like you all to listen to Bastille's 2013 hit Pompeii, which you can do by using the links in this episode show notes.
Playboi Carti, also known as Jordan Terrell Carter, is a popular American rapper from Atlanta and has been attributed to being a pioneer of the trap subgenre Rage. Trap is a subgenre of, I guess, hip hop. It's a sort of gained its origins in Atlanta, Georgia. Atlanta, where Playboi Carti is from. He has 4 records. Carti has been nominated for many BET awards, such as Best New Hip Hop Artist and Best Mixtape, which neither he won. He was also nominated for a Grammy as a collaborator with Kanye West for Donda in 2022, which lost to John Batiste's We Are. Follow me back, if you will,
This is
to 1995.
This is really weird.
Jordan Terrell Carter was born in Atlanta, Georgia on September
Atlanta.
13th, a couple days ago, 1995. There isn't much information on what Jordan was like as a little kid, but in an interview with Complex in 2016, he said, "My ma couldn't tell me shit. Nobody could tell me shit. I wasn't going to college. I wasn't going to the army. But shit costs, and I always had to get money." Jordan went to North Springs Charter High School in Sandy Springs,
That's the first step to going to college.
same school that Usher, Gunna, and Summer Walker went to.
Wow.
And I did the research, and Summer Walker was a grade below him, so they went to school like at the same time.
Okay.
This is in Sandy Springs, a city in Georgia. When it comes to the things Carti was involved in high school, I found a photo of his press pass for the Oracle newspaper. Before he started rapping, Carti also believed that he was going to be in the NBA. Carti is, I believe, 6'1",
Oh.
2 inches shorter than Steph Curry. Could it
1
happen?
inch taller than me.
Well, there you go. He seems like a small guy. That's kind of surprising. Well, whatever. He's doing the newspaper. He says, "Hey, I want to go to the NBA."
The Oracle.
Right. The Oracle, yes. He played on his school's varsity basketball team, and when asked about his basketball career and why he quit, he said, "I was young and didn't go to practice. There was a time I was really ducking school, and it was all hoop and no rap. I would smoke before practice. Probably weed. Get on the court and drop 30.
The boom.
I was a little skeptical of this. You know, I didn't think Playboi Carti would be dropping 30. So I logged on to Max Preps, right? Max Preps is a website that is somewhat an archive for stats for high school athletes. And I typed in Jordan Carter. Didn't link me to this thing, so I'm going to do that
I
once
feel
more.
like there's got to be a lot of Jordan Carters.
There are. But I could find his high school and the years that he went, right? Website is somewhat an archive for stats for high school athletes, and I typed in Jordan Carter. Luckily, I was able to find some of his stats, and I saw he has only one game documented on this website in which he dropped 5 points, 0 assists, and 0 rebounds in a loss against Sequoia High.
I mean, that's an embarrassment.
I'm not
Yeah.
saying Playboi Carti is a liar, but he has lied many times in his career.
Uh-huh.
And I don't think he was counting on a 15-year-old from Pennsylvania to fact-check his short-lived high school basketball career. Too bad.
And against Sequoia, of all... I mean,
Against Sequoia, that's like...
if you're going to drop 5 against, Aberdeen or
Right.
West High,
Right.
cool. That's respectable. But
But
against
Sequoia-
Sequoia, that's like dunking on some kindergartners.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, come on. Sequoia,
He better quit that boom if he wants to have any
I think
career
the
in this
boom
stuff.
is weighing him down. But he's kind of got a Clark Kent thing going on where he's journalist by day and mediocre high basketball player at night.
Carter eventually started recording music and rapping when he was 16 years old. He started uploading tracks on SoundCloud, a streaming service. It's like free to upload music on there. In 2011, under the name Cash Carti in all capitals, a nickname that stuck with him for a lot of his career, but he officially changed his stage name to Playboi Carti in 2013. Then in 2014, Carti met Ethereal, an Atlanta-born producer who was a member of a rap group named Awful Records. Great record name.
Set the expectation low.
A couple months later, Carti was asked to become a member of the group. Carti credits Ethereal for being a big inspiration on his signature cloud rap type sound, which he really develops on his first mixtape, which you can definitely hear on songs like Beef, which is a collaboration between Carti and Ethereal. It's a popular Ethereal track.
Beef or who got beef with me? I talk that guap with this. She tryna rock with me and pop a ass with me. I ball like Barkley, just Ross and Robin James. She can't stop topping me. That's why he plot on me. That's why he jack on me. Cause I get on the beat and answer like it's calling me. Cause I get on your hoe and cause she calling me. Y'all beef with me. Who got beef for me?
Carti then moved to New York City, where he then notoriously Millie rocked after he graduated. We'll get to the Millie rocking in New York City.
Yeah, I mean, if you only put up 5 against Sequoia, you got to get out.
You gotta
of town.
get out. You gotta
get out.
do
of town.
something artistic. You
Yeah.
know, it's like
Jeez, 5 against Sequoia.
Shameful.
I mean, the final score was 78 to 62. That's like a 14-point loss.
What did he contribute? What did he get? He could have not played that game, and the result would have been almost as bad.
Yeah.
December 4th, 2012.
Oh,
We won't forget.
He was thinking about Christmas. He was thinking about Kris
Oh.
Kringle coming down the chimney.
Damn.
Or he was thinking about my birthday.
Or he was thinking about Jack's
Right,
birthday,
which happened
Kris
a week
Kringle
ago.
coming down
Yeah.
the chimney, giving Jack a bunch of presents,
And he stayed with a drug dealer that he was familiar with. We all know that type. you
like
know.
a trap house.
like a trap house. He frequently bumped into members of the ASAP Mob, a New York-based rap group featuring members like ASAP Ferg, ASAP Yams, among others. This led to Carti meeting the biggest member of the group, ASAP Rocky. Carti then started releasing more singles on SoundCloud, including the track Broke Boy and Fetty, which both became very popular in the underground SoundCloud scene that was happening like 2015 to 2017.
Fetty on Fetty on Fetty. I can't go in, I ain't ready. I can't go in, I ain't ready. Fetty on Fetty.
I can't go in, I ain't ready. I can't go in, I ain't ready. That drink on me heavy. I can't go in, I ain't ready. I can't go in, I ain't ready. Them pills could get heavy. I can't go in, I ain't ready. I can't go in, I ain't ready. That 42 heavy. I can't go in, I ain't ready. I can't go in, I ain't ready. Yeah, soft Fetty. Listen, never lagging. Bust a package, bills can get paid off a rabbit. Still a kick the trap and use the 100 second. Now I fuck.
After accompanying ASAP Rocky on a trip to Texas. A$AP Rocky says, "Hey, this kid Playboi Carti is pretty cool. Come with me to Texas. I'm gonna play a couple shows. We'll get to know each other."
And we're back.
And we're back. Jack,
Yeah.
do you like sports?
Love sports.
Well, you're gonna love our sports segment, where we talk about movies.
Specifically, this month we're talking Miyazaki's Studio Ghibli. I'm still not.
Yeah,
really
I was gonna ask
sure
you
how to say it. Their excellent creation, Kiki's Delivery Service. Have you ever seen it?
I have not.
It's about a little girl who flies around and delivers things on her broomstick. She's a witch living amongst muggles, and she delivers things faster than they'd be able to on foot.
Sounds great.
It's really pretty. It's not in English.
What version did you watch?
The one without subtitles.
Oh, no. Okay, so there is a Kiki's Delivery Service dubbed in English.
Well, see,
and
I'm a real purist, and I don't need dubbed. I don't
Kiki
need
is
that.
played by Kirsten Dunst
Oh,
in this version.
Interesting.
It's that alone is worth it. She's fantastic in it. It's really good voice acting.
well, I didn't hear that version,
But this is our Halloween episode.
so it's real spooky.
It's a spooky movie.
Jack,
This-
give us a spooky movie to watch next
Next month.
Next month.
What should we watch next month?
Halloween 2.
Well, join
Join
us
us in November.
to watch Halloween 2. Let's go back. to the
This will be
episode.
coming out the day after Halloween. So when your tummy's all full of
Candy
candies
and treats.
and treats and good to eat sweets, we hope you'll join us as we do an exhilarating and in-depth dive into Halloween 2 by John Carpenter. And we're back.
All right. So you guys follow me. Carti then goes on this trip with A$AP Rocky to Texas in 2016. Right. Later, Carti signs with AWGE, a record label that Rocky had formed that was sort of like a sister branch to Interscope Records. It was like a separate branch. He was then featured on some songs by A$AP Mob members, including 2 tracks on A$AP Mob's debut album. In April 2017, it's been in New York City
Can I
for a
just
little bit.
point out something? The first episode of this podcast was about Outkast.
Right.
And at the time, Outkast was condemned for daring to be from the South, right? There was a strong New York culture in rap, and there was a strong LA culture in rap. And I think this shows how far this has come, that this kid from Atlanta is able to go up to New York and is embraced with open arms. And I think it's a testament to how strong the rap scene in the American South had become in that time.
Very true. In places like Georgia and in Texas, like Houston and stuff.
The Beehive is in Houston,
Amen.
H-Town.
April 2017, Carti releases his self-titled mixtape after putting out some singles on SoundCloud. It didn't have much,
Traction.
much of a press run, I guess you'd say, coming up to it. But yeah, 15 songs. Some people consider this an album. Some people consider it a mixtape.
Spotify considers it an album. He considers it an EP.
Well, they need to fight over that, I guess, right?
Yeah. This is kind of the tricky thing about doing rap on this show, because EPs and mixtapes have become such a big part of the culture that as a podcast that does not evaluate EPs or mixtapes,
Yeah.
they kind of put you in a corner here where you have to.
Yeah. I like this album. This is probably my favorite album of his. Has a lot of production from Pierre Bourne. Popular rappers like Lil Uzi Vert, who comes up a lot in the Playboi Carti's discography, and A$AP Rocky are both on this record, and those are very big names for like a first project,
Yeah.
especially at this time.
And kind of cool to have A$AP Rocky on there and Lil Uzi Vert, who also kind of started on SoundCloud.
Yes, yeah, 2 SoundCloud rappers. My thoughts on the album?
EP.
Mixtape. Location is #heavenly. That was
Yeah.
a strong contender for my Yummy Yummy.
Same.
La música de Harry Fraud. What? You gonna hop on my car? Billy Cool riding with stars. What? I keep a Glock like a car.
Magnolia is like a classic. That's probably the first Playboi Carti song I heard in like elementary school.
Is he kind of doing a British accent a little bit on that?
I think so. I think he does a British accent a couple times.
He works with Nicki Minaj later, who also
Yeah.
does British accents in her
Yeah.
stuff. And to me, it sounded like someone... I can't even say it's a bad British accent. It sounds like someone doing like a quarter of a British accent. He doesn't fully go
Yeah.
in on it.
My Yummy Yummy song is Flex.
Okay.
I thought this was the most like stimulating song. It could really kind of has like a story going throughout. You know what I mean? I like this one. I listen to this like avidly.
A lot of his stuff, especially early on, I don't think has much of a narrative to it. And
Yeah.
I think Flex does stand out. It
Yeah.
has some storytelling.
I guess you're not feeling me, not feeling that energy. Baby girl, we can do plan A. Baby girl, we can do plan B. I walk in that bitch, they playing my shit. Walk in that bitch, eyes on the kick. Walk in that bitch, eyes on the feet. I look at your bitch, then blow a kick.
I think he has a
I
good
gotta
flow
do something
on this
cool.
album. I think the features like outwork him on this album. I think mainly because they're definitely more experienced than him.
Mm-hmm.
But I would give this record a 6.5.
Wow.
It's fun to listen to. You know.
Well, personally, this album starts off super strong with my Yummy Yummy song. Location.
Wow. Wow.
Location. It's the song I've gone back to listen to the most.
Yeah.
Like, it's
Yeah.
the most enjoyable for me. And
It's
then
a great like beat.
It's one of the first songs I've heard from Playboi
Yeah.
Carti. And then followed by Magnolia. It was a very good start to the album.
Yeah.
It's like kind of sets the tone. I think it's a pretty well-rounded album, especially for a debut album.
Yeah.
I think all the features add to it too. And I rate it a 7 out of 10.
All right.
One up me. Okay, that's cool.
Much of this album is Playboi Carti making a lot of random noises. Like there's a lot of like
Yeah.
what or pew. And that becomes tiresome after a while, and I think he leans into that even more on some future albums, to the point where like the chorus of some of his songs are just him making strange little noises. And I don't mean any disrespect by this, but I did look in to see if he was ever diagnosed with Tourette's, because that is having worked with children who have Tourette's. A lot of these noises and tics kind of remind me of that. Which, I mean, again, if he does and he's turning that into art, that's really cool.
Yeah.
I have a feeling it's more him choosing to be annoying.
Yeah.
But yeah.
This album had 2 singles. They got really popular. Magnolia and Woke Up Like This, which featured Lil Uzi Vert. Magnolia got to 29 on the Billboard Hot 100, and Woke Up Like This went to 76.
I really liked Woke Up Like This. I like that thing.
Yeah.
Carti then went on tour later that year in support of the album. He also appeared on the XXL Freshman Class that year alongside Boogie with the Hoodie, XXX Tentacion, and PNB Rock, to name a few. This all meant nothing, though, because he would then hit the peak of his career when he was featured on Lana Del Rey's single, Summer Bummer, that summer, alongside A$AP Rocky. I think A$AP Rocky and Lana Del Rey dated. I
Really?
think that was kind of the connection there.
High tops in the summer. Don't be about my babe. Be my undercover lover, babe.
Her sophistication make you wanna quit the bitch you dating. Let's skip the games, let's quit the playing. Boo, let's get acquainted. Notifications sync in place even when we on vacation. I knew she'd notice like I missed the payment. dang it, but bang it like my fingers. She prayed to God I made it, but banking like my Franklins. My neighbors start to hate.
Towards the end of 2017, Carti started hitting the studio with Pierre Bourne like a lot more frequently. The producer who produced hits like Magnolia, his breakout hit. In May of 2018, after another very short like press run, not really any singles, Die Lit comes out. Playboi Carti's second record, or first, if you want to, count the second. It wasn't really marketed well, had no big press run, but was very positively reviewed by multiple music publications.
I think album starts off pretty strong with the intro, and then Lean for Real, pretty good song until the rapping comes in, the British rapping.
Skepta, courtesy of Skepta.
Yeah. Kind of brings it down a lot for me. But besides that, I like the beat. I like the song.
Dream mode, tech showing my teeth. Keep it tucked like a t-shirt. I mean that night.
Trust, no one can't dap you up. Yeah, super sus. Better get used to us. Had to go super saiyan. Had to go bird's eye view. It's a computer game. Hey, GTA. Yeah, we just run the streets. Niggas is fucking food. Yeah, fucking feast. Man, I ain't throwing peas. I just throw up the beat. Drinks spilling on my shoes. Drinks spilling on my seats.
My favorite song in the album is Middle of the Summer, featuring Red Cold Hearted.
Yeah, she's great.
Yeah, I think her vocals are really good in the song.
I think that was a standout track from this album, I would say.
Yeah, it stands out the most from it. And then that's pretty much it. I rate the album at 6.5 out of 10.
Riding around with the top down. All these bitches so naughty. They tryna fuck on us right now. If Carti with it, then I'm rhyme. Got 100 on the neck. Ain't no stopping, bitch, I'm popping. You see this rolling in the chain. Bitch, I'm so icy, I'm cocky. Just dropped the 50 on my jeweler. And told her make sure it's shining. It's cold hard and she got a stick. Right beside me, I'ma let it hit. Ain't really with the sucker shit. These niggas around me, you know they with it. Yeah. These niggas around me, you know they with it. They toting them guys and them dirty sticks. A back on her that they gon' pull up quick. They ready for what, yeah, you know they will.
This album's full of like a lot of hits, like Flatbed Freestyles, very popular. R.I.P. Those are very popular. Playboi Carti songs. I think here he starts sneaking in the Playboi Carti like trademark baby voice that he does a lot on Whole Lotta Red, which we'll get to. The features on this album is also pretty insane just for a second album. I mean, Skepta, Travis Scott, Lil Uzi Vert, Pierre Bourne, he's credited as a feature on this record. Nicki Minaj, Bryson Tiller, Chief Keef, Red Cold Hearted, Young Thug, and Young Nudie. Yeah. All very popular artists, especially at this time. I think this album has like more complete ideas and songs, and I think it sounds a lot like Lil Uzi Vert, like with the production and stuff. I like Long Time. I like the lyric, bought a house for my mom off this mumbling shit. This is pretty funny.
This album has 19 songs, which is too long.
Yes.
15 songs was too long, and he gets he extends the track listing by quite a bit on each album, and I think that's a big mistake. And I think what he is doing here is indicative of the times where he is basically making sound bites. He is making little moments that you can loop infinitely ad nauseum in the background of your video of you eating pasta on TikTok, right? And I think that's wise. Like, I think it's worked for him. But I think instead of making a song with like a variety of movements and parts throughout, he just makes a bunch of very short songs.
Yeah.
That I think very easily could have been spliced together to make like a longer song. But truly, I think it's not really until his third album that you have actual movements.
Yeah.
Which is kind of wild. So I like these for what they are, but again, like, to me, even 3 minutes of a lot of these, it becomes tiresome. Shuda, I think, is a step forward in the songwriting. I think it's possibly because Lil Uzi might be influencing him more. I think it's super melodic. It's sad. It's got good movement throughout the track, and there are distinct parts. That is my Yummy Yummy song.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Nice.
Suicide, 1600, that's the block. Your girl that's check free. She ain't used to text me, now she want caress me. She keep tryna neck me. I gotta tell my bestie, someone call my bestie. Think I found my bestie. Link up, make the check bleed. You know that I'm smoking dope. I'll be high till next week. No, I had to let her go, cause she can't arrest me. Woke up with my toolie, what they do? Meet me in the alley with the troops. I got red shooters, I got blue. Let that thing down and point at you.
This also had what was at the time my Yuck Icky song, but it was surpassed later. It is called Home, K.O.D.
Oh, yeah.
I just got so tired of hearing him say, Daddy, waiting for it, bring that money home. But yeah, for me, this is a step back from the EP. I like that better, possibly just because it was shorter, but it felt a little more focused than this.
Carti toured in North America to promote the album that summer. Then in August 2018, Carti announces WLR, Whole Lot of Red, a record that will not get released until Christmas Day in 2020, 2 years from now.
Well, it's Santa Claus.
Yeah, that's perfect. Carti didn't do much between announcing this record and releasing it. His unreleased song, Pissy Pamper,
That's good. That's really good.
this song, Pissy Pamper, goes pretty viral, on SoundCloud and stuff. This is a common thread with Playboi Carti. He has a big underground, unreleased catalog because his stuff gets stolen off his computer and leaked all the time by
who do you think
the
is
web.
stealing stuff off his computer?
Eminem.
Ooh, maybe. I'll play right here one of my favorite unreleased Playboi Carti tracks. It's called P.
Yo, Pierre, you wanna come out here?
This was the Whole Lot of Red era.
Okay.
It's not done. Oh, this next part's important. It's coming. Just give it a little bit more.
Yo, Pierre, you wanna come out?
That just really encaptures Playboi
That's
Carti.
I listen to that on the way to school, in the bathroom.
When you're peeing.
Yeah, that's what it sounds like when I'm peeing.
Oh. You need to see a doctor.
So he announces Whole Lot of Red, right? And nothing happens. He's kind of silent. He also featured on some more songs, stuff ranging from being on Mustard's album. In 2019, Carti makes the decision to leave this A$AP Rocky-funded label and start his own label titled Opium, a decision which will impact the lives of white middle school boys in the upper class for the next couple of years. But we'll get to that. In April of 2020, Carti puts out his single At Meh, at symbol Meh. Which went to number 35 on the Billboard Hot 100. Then, in November 2020, he announces Whole Lotta Red, his third album, is now finished. And surprisingly enough, it is actually released, kind of relevant to that time, coming out on Christmas Day, December 25th of 2020.
Santa.
And it's 24 songs. It's an hour long and 3 minutes. This album, I kind of have like a love-hate relationship with this album. I think it's really important to like what, I mean, after this album came out, like it truly was like a pioneering sound. Like this kind of like, this album, it's really egregious at parts and filled with vampire, hence the Halloween episode, filled with vampire references and vampire themes, I guess you could say. I think it did a lot for the sound of trap. I mean, most popular trap like artists after this time, like in this kind of subgenre, sounded exactly like this. So I think he was definitely ahead of the curve on there. This album, I think a lot of it is just objectively bad, and then a lot of this, it's a sweet spot, you know. I think some of it's really funny, and I think he's pretty funny. This is where he kind of starts doing his ad libs, where this is my lyric of the episode. Fue! And show me Carti. Slat.
Oh,
yeah, slat.
It's a classic.
Right. And
It's kind of like a Prince sort of thing.
yeah, like
Yeah.
yeah.
That's good.
Thank you. Go to the Moon. It's a song featuring Kanye West.
Kanye West is on this album. This is 2020 Kanye West too.
Yeah.
So
his peak.
Yeah, pre-naughty
Yeah.
Kanye West.
Yeah.
Or pre-openly naughty
Yeah,
Kanye West.
probably right.
Yeah.
I used to listen to this song like a lot in 7th grade
Because you love the moon.
because I love the moon and I love the Minions and all that stuff.
They're such funny little yellow guys.
Yeah.
You know?
But I really like this song. I really think it comes down to it being like funny. Like these songs are funny to me.
Like a chick that call you to borrow 500, then promise she gon' pay you back tomorrow. Then left with a scammer with a Gucci hat for Marshalls. Slept with him, then woke up, saw his watch was a fossil. Everybody wear a costume, spray a little extra perfume. Yeezys in a stock room, that's the name, make the stock boom. Hit the club with at least 10, you in a 500, that's a cheap ends. I promise Playboi, we get the tape out for the weekend, it's over. Too famous.
Vamp Anthem, that's the second biggest song off this album. That starts with like the like the classic vampire
I gotta say,
organ.
I detect almost no vampire references in that entire song in Vamp Anthem.
Well,
aside
besides
from the organ.
I think that's enough. I mean, he's King Vamp.
So here's the whole thing. When you proposed this episode to me,
Mm-hmm.
you said Playboi Carti is a vampire emo rapper, SoundCloud rapper, and I said that sounds awesome. And it's not until this album that really vampires are mentioned at all. So like imagine reading the entire Twilight series, right? And you don't find out there's vampires in it until the third book, you know?
Right.
That's kind of what this was like for me. That reminds me of this book called Twilight. Jack, have you ever heard Twilight?
Yeah, I've heard of Twilight.
Well, there's this character, Edward, who's a vampire, so I think that's germane to the conversation we're having. And he takes this girl, Bella, on a date.
Okay.
And they go out and they order dinner, and you won't believe what Bella orders.
What does she order?
Mushroom raviolis.
Wow.
And could you just tell the audience, without knowing this information, what you had me make us for dinner tonight?
We had raviolis.
Yeah, hold the mushrooms, but yeah.
Yeah.
But it just, you know, we're talking about Twilight this episode.
Mushrooms.
You know, we're talking about mushrooms. We're talking
The
about
boom.
Italians. So I think it all makes sense that we would bring this up.
The album starts off with rockstar mode. It's definitely sets the tone for the album.
Yeah.
But I don't exactly admire the tone that it sets.
Yeah, that's a good way of putting it.
The one thing I do admire about the album is that it branches out more. Like more than the previous two albums.
Yeah.
I like To the Moon. I like that song.
Go to the moon.
Go to the Moon.
Oh, sorry. Metamorphosis Kid Cudi really, it's very underwhelming. I was excited to listen to that when I saw he was on it. Half of this album I've heard so much just on the internet, so it's like kind of a reason why I don't love this album. But my favorite song on the album is Sky. Even though it's a huge hit, it's just fun to me, and I could listen to it anytime.
The hits are a hit for a reason.
It's the first of the month. I brush my teeth and get up.
R8s, I don't like those. I drive the Daytona and I tinted the windows. Can't fuck with nobody, not even my shadow. I got on A hard she got on stilettos. She my best friend, yeah, we not a couple. She a rock star, she a sex symbol. The way she do that shit, she make it look simple. The way she do that shit, she make it look simple. Baby, tell me what you want.
The lyric of the episode comes from a song entitled Jump Out the House. What? Jump out the house, jump out the house. What? Jump out the house, jump out the house. What? Jump out the house, jump out the house. What? Jump out the house, jump out the house. What? Jump out the house, jump out the house. What? Jump out the house, jump out the house. What? Jump out the house, jump out the house. What? Jump out the house, jump out the house. What? There's a whole lot of red, but not a whole lot of vampire on this one.
That is so true. Also, I do like this album cover a lot.
Yeah.
It wasn't enjoyed by most Playboi Carti fans at the first listen. Some found it too silly, too abrasive, and too hard. All characteristics that will, I think, ironically define a lot of trap and drill in the next few years after this release.
Also, those people are all Team Jacob fans.
Right, yeah. This album grew on fans, along with critics. Rolling Stone put it in their top 200 greatest hip-hop albums ever.
Wow.
2022.
That's insane.
Wow.
Yeah. Carti then went on the King Vamp tour in 2021. 3 months after Whole Lotta Red, Carti begins to hint a new album.
Oh, man.
Titled Narcissist.
Wow.
Coming out soon.
That's rough.
Basically, he posted a photo of like a model wearing it's like a Kanye West Donda type outfit. Like they have like a black thing over their face, and it's like the sunglasses is kind of really popular at that time. With the caption, Narcissist, September 13th, 2021. The date passes, and no work from Carti, something Kanye and Jordan have in common. Speaking of the devil, Carti features on a couple of new songs on Kanye's 2022 release, Donda. 2022 was pretty dead silent for Carti, besides for him doing some executive producing on Ken Carson's record titled X. Ken Carson, Detroit Lonely, and Homicide Gang, spelled with an X, don't forget it, are the three artists alongside Carti to be signed to his label Opium. They all sound pretty much exactly like Carti and like the Whole Lotta Red album. A rage type trap. In June of 2023, The Weeknd puts out Popular, a single featuring Carti and Madonna. And that's crazy.
Yeah.
Right? I kind of liked the song a lot when it came out, and I would listen to it pretty frequently. Popular was a super big hit, but not as big as Carti's feature on Travis Scott's song Fiend, which comes out, thank you for seconding me on that, which comes out like a couple months after Popular. The song was literally everywhere. It has 1.4 billion streams on Spotify.
The career is more at stake when you in your prime. Fuck that paper, baby, my face on the dotted line. I've been flying out of town for some peace of mind. It's like always, they just want a peace of mind.
In December of 2023, the Opium Instagram account, go follow it, posted a new track titled Different Day with a new full music video. In the next 2 months, Carti began releasing some singles for his new album. He also made a guest appearance at Travis Scott's Grammy performance a month after his single run ended. In February, he gets another huge song when he was featured on Kanye and Ty Dolla $ign's Carnival, a song that was also impossible to escape from for a good bit.
Too long.
Each episode, we like to highlight the up-and-coming work of a discography-developing diva. Today, that is Owen! As the host of this episode, I thought it was only right that we give the fellow the floor to feature one of his songs. You can and should listen to more of Owen's music using the links in this episode show notes. It is now time to shut your mouth and start this minute with Owen and his track, Spring. Hear more from Owen. Listen to a playlist of our favorite Playboi Carti songs. Visit our shop and social media pages. Contact us, view our citations, and so much more by using the links in this episode's show notes.
Somewhere around here, it's suspected Carti had some kids. It's confirmed he has at least 2 children, one of them being with Iggy Azalea.
That's fancy.
Wow. All right. Iggy Azalea fans hate Playboi Carti. He's most likely a bad father, just based on the amount of drugs he does and how much he tours. I can't imagine. But hey, I'll give him the benefit of the doubt. Maybe he's a great papa. In March of 2024, Carti is featured on Metro Boomin, producer, and Future, Trapper, their joint single, Type Shit. Sorry for cursing. This was also a huge freaking song. You couldn't escape this. Playboi Carti gets featured on these songs and they just go to the moon, you could say. He puts out another single titled K-Pop, previously titled Ketamine when it was leaked and still unreleased. this happens a lot on music. These songs that were getting like unreleased on SoundCloud and people were listening to got renamed on the new album. Mind you, none of these singles so far that he's been releasing, like these 6 singles, were on streaming yet. They're just kind of lurking on the Opium Instagram account and like on YouTube. He then featured on Camila Cabello's song "I Love It," which was a guilty pleasure song for a little bit for me. I really like that song. I don't know. I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it.
Slow down, baby.
Oh, you on the road now? Oh, you grown now? Oh, you too grown now? You trying to take time about your long. All this Novocaine got a 9 to the drugs now. Moving out Mary Jane, I feel burnt out like the sun now. Vinci Door, SVJ, I'm round with her perm out. Vinci Door, SVJ, I'm round with her perm out. Pink cuts the big worm out. How the fuck got the sherm out?
In August, boo, more Kanye West.
School's coming up.
Oh, boo. Oh, we hate school, dude.
Come on.
Oh, no.
Get it out of here. That's the good one.
I know. That's what the teachers are thinking, right? They're like,
teachers love when kids go to school, right?
He features on Field Trip. Lucky enough. Hey, that's the only good part of school.
Hey,
am I right?
we love field trip.
Oh,
Field trip and lunch class.
Oh! He features on Field Trip from Kanye and Ty Dolla $ign. Their second album together, Vultures 2. It's terrible.
Yeah.
In September 2024, he puts out another single. It's like his 6th so far, titled
It's almost got an album.
All Red. Yeah. And this one actually goes to streaming this time. I would say too many singles, but I think since his album has 30 songs that he gets kind of like an inflation on the amount of singles he's allowed to have.
Yeah.
Because it's not like, I mean, there's still so much album left.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Later that month, he's featured on the Weeknd song Timeless, which is also another smash hit. In December, he plays Rolling Loud. Previously, he said he was going to play all of his new album. He said, I have an hour and 15 minutes to do the set. I'm playing all of music. He only played 5 new songs and then just played a bunch of the old hits. He then went silent again for like 2 months, hopefully caring for his
Christmas
children.
time, to be sure.
Right. Had to buy the biggest goose and
He had to throw money at a small child to get the biggest goose in the window.
until he teased a new album alongside Spotify with like this grand promo
Piano.
run. Yes. Then he releases his album Music. Previously, the album cover says "I Am Music." He changed this to his Instagram profile picture, but anyway, his album Music, terrible name.
Yep.
In
Terrible
March
album, I would say.
2025, it went to number 1. Second and A Whole Lot of Red also went to number 1, so this is 2 in a row. 30 songs, hour and 16 minutes. It starts off with Pop Out.
This is one of the most tragic and worst starts to an album I've ever heard. The song has nothing that stands out in a good way, and it's just terrible, and immediately sets the tone for the album.
I can't come to your party, I might come just hurt you. Riding in a new body, all of my hoes are murdered. I just painted her face, now she bought a surface. I just bought that ear, but hey, scratch the surface. Every time we pop, I got them bitches thirsty.
Travis Scott's on this record so much.
Yeah.
It really, a lot of these songs are just like 2 minutes long. They're really short. A lot of them were already like, a lot of Playboi Carti fans already knew these songs because they were already leaked and unreleased. Mojo Jojo, which has like ad-libs from Kendrick Lamar, is really bad, and I'm surprised that he agreed to do that.
Yeah.
I think the fact that Kendrick Lamar is on here at all is interesting because right off the bat, I thought I was I do my first listen without looking at the tracks or any of the featured artists, and I was like, oh wow, he got Kendrick on here, and it's just him doing a Kendrick Lamar impression on much of this album.
Yeah.
And it was not one of the tracks that had Kendrick on it, so I was surprised that Kendrick would condone someone blatantly ripping off his vocal delivery.
Yeah. He switches. Playboi Carti does like a mature voice on this one.
Yeah. Mhm. Yeah.
That's kind of unsettling. And
I hate it.
Skepta returns. And he's even more British than the last time we saw him.
This Skepta song, if you're referring to Toxic, is my
Yes.
Yuck Icky song. I don't think there's anything more annoying than the chorus of this song. The vocal delivery is truly awful, and the lyrics are just so predictable and boring, and the fake lisp is also grating. I don't think Skepta has a lisp. He's just British, which is a different form of a speech impediment, but I do think that this song's brutal. This song's just brutal.
My spirit touch it. I got to my perfect. I got to my perfect. I got to my perfect. My spirit touch it. I got to my perfect. I got to my perfect. I got to my perfect. I just spent the black sheets. I just brought a brand new T. And I brought an NCT. And I brought an ANG. I just got a brand new feet. I just fought a brand new feet. And she got them titties deep. And she got it.
I feel like almost every song on this album could be my Yuck Icky.
Yeah.
Just some of these titles. Charge Them Hoes a Fee, with Future and Travis Scott. My Yuck Icky, I picked purely because the title made me like wanna throw up almost. It was We Need All the Vibes with Young Thug and Ty Dolla $ign.
Yeah.
I don't know, it might not be my favorite song on this album, but that title is just like pretty egregious to me. And this record is just, it's boring.
Yeah.
It's really boring.
It's very repetitive and way too long.
Yeah.
And it's been 5 years since his last album. Everyone's hyping up this album. I'm expecting at least something good.
Yeah.
And no song really hits on this album. If you couldn't tell, Pop Out is my Yucky Yucky song. It's terrible. There's nothing good about it. There's no real good songs on this album. Half of it is just feels like fan service, just like on the internet.
Yeah.
There's no like real character behind the songs. Can't listen to it. It's bad.
The thing is, at this time, Playboi Carti's around 29 to 30 years old.
Mhm.
So he's getting up there.
Yep,
and
he's almost dead.
in the terms of like the music industry, he's kind of getting up there, and he's not really like a cool like young figure anymore, like coming out like, of high school and stuff. He's kind of just becoming an older man who's still making fwah. And
Grow up.
yeah, it's
childish.
Get a
Grow
job.
up.
Go to HVAC
Start-
school. Learn a trade.
Start making Americana music or some
Get
start
a
making
big
some,
hat. Strum an
maybe-
acoustic guitar.
Maybe we should go back to basketball.
Yeah, try the NBA out.
Yeah.
That won't work. Try R&B, Oh, people say you sound too much like R. Kelly. You got to move away from that.
Get a
you know.
castle in Transylvania. I think that this album just sounds so much like other inferior rap coming out in 2025 than what he had been putting out previously, and I think it's lost all of the character of previous albums. And 30 songs is just way too long.
Yeah.
And again, not nary a solitary mention of the undead on this record. Would it kill you? Would it kill you? I mean, Nosferatu was out last year.
I know, there's so much
People are
build on this,
dying
Yeah.
for some more vampire coverage, and we're just not getting any of it here. We're just not getting any of it here. He had 5 years. He had 5 long years. That's 1 year longer than Sleepy Joe's presidential term. And he couldn't crack open Bram Stoker and just give us a little bit of that sweet, delicious, nutritious, bloody mouth vampire gore and lore, baby. And I don't want to stand up here all day on my high horse and condemn Playboi Carti for not really doing any vampire stuff for the majority of his career, but I think he should be ashamed of himself. And I think he owes me, specifically, a big, fat, stinky stanky apology.
He then toured with The Weeknd.
Canadian.
Opening up with Mike Dean. He's like a producer. Which might...
Gene Ween?
That tour might still be going on. They're probably like going to every country in the entire world. But he did announce the Antagonist tour this summer that will feature Carti as a headliner with all of the Opium label opening, which I think that's pretty cool.
Again, lost to Sequoia High.
All teams.
I wouldn't... New York's not far enough. Old York in England isn't far enough. I would start over in Transylvania. I would climb into a castle, hide in a coffin. Oh, what's this? A little bat. You feel a little nibble. You feel a little run down your neck. And then the next thing you know, you're counting on Sesame Street.